Hello, Facebook friends. It's Carla, your online doctor, with today's Live in 5. Today is Friday, January 17th at 5 p.m. First, I want to wish my parents a very happy, I think it's 61st anniversary. I can't even imagine. That's just crazy. Anyway, to finish out the week on exercise, we need to discuss other things you can do for sore muscles. And by that I mean topical creams, gels, rubs, etc. This is a long topic, so I'm probably going to extend it and talk more about it on Tuesday. There will be no live on Monday. I feel like giving everybody a 3-day weekend for Martin Luther King Day. What the heck? Okay, so what is in the creams and stuff you buy at the drugstore, okay? And are they safe? Now, they're often promoted as being a much safer alternative to oral, over-the-counter, or prescription medication pain relievers, okay? They say one benefit is to apply the cream, you apply it exactly where the pain is, so as opposed to taking something systemically, meaning going through your whole body. Another is you get relief much more quickly, and they say there are fewer side effects and no risk of addiction. Okay, all of that is good. I agree with most of this except the side effects, and we'll talk about that. If you look at the ingredients on most of these pain relieving cream products, you will find much of the same thing, but different concentrations depending on what brand you look at. Hello, Kim. Okay, so the main ingredients you will find are menthol, methyl salicylate, and camphor. Okay, so we're going to talk about that. Menthol temporarily relieves pain by blocking the pain sensation and stimulating what are called thermoreceptors. Those are hot and cold receptors in your skin. It also causes a numbing sensation. It provides that cooling sensation when applied. Now, some people find that it doesn't feel cooling, it feels hot. It's because they're the same receptors. So what feels like one to one person will feel like something to another. Okay, so it's the same thing. If you feel something, if you put ice on for a little while, it can feel so cold it feels hot. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so that's how menthol works. Methyl salicylate mimics the active ingredient salicylate in aspirin. Okay, so it has anti-inflammatory and analgesic properties that are effective for joint and muscle pain and for decreasing inflammation. Camphor is what's called a counter irritant. It's similar to what menthol does, which reduces pain and swelling by stimulating those thermoreceptors in the skin and causing that cooling sensation. It can reduce inflammation by improving lymphatic drainage and increasing circulation. To go along with those thermoreceptors, just to give you a little bit of physiology, the same receptors that deal with temperature deal with pain. They're pain and temperature receptors, which is why stimulating a heat or cold sensation can actually make you feel less pain. Okay, so there is a lot of science behind that. Now, the downside to most products on the market are that they contain, not that they contain these amazing ingredients, it's that the ingredients that they use are synthetically made. Okay, they're made in a laboratory and they're usually made from petrochemicals. So they're made from gasoline. Yes, they are. Okay, but they've been made by these wonderful scientists to mimic active ingredients in plants found in nature. So where is menthol found? Menthol is actually one of the most active ingredients in peppermint, and of course peppermint essential oil. Methyl salicylate is one of the active ingredients in wintergreen and wintergreen essential oil. And camphor comes from a tree known as camphor wood with a scientific name of Cinnamomum camphora. I might have butchered that, but that's just the way it is. Okay, so it's really important to understand that their science is sound in what they're trying to do. The downside is everything is coming from a laboratory, which is putting you at risk. So let's talk about some of the most popular products on the market that you may buy, okay? Such as BioFreeze, okay? BioFreeze contains those ingredients, menthol, methyl salicylate, and camphor, but it also contains blue dye number 1, yellow dye number 5, methylparabens, and propylene glycol. Okay, propylene glycol is basically one of the main ingredients in antifreeze. Okay, so pop open the hood of your car, take out your antifreeze, and slather it on your skin. Same effect. Okay, it's a skin irritant, it's an immune toxin, it has a lot of dangerous things when applied to the body. Icy Hot, that's another one you'll find. Also contains methylparaben and propylene glycol. What about Salonpas? Okay, that's one I'd never heard of before, and all of a sudden my husband mentions it one day, and now I'm seeing it on television all the time. The first ingredient in Salonpas is mineral oil. Okay, mineral oil is distilled from petroleum. Okay, so there you go. It's the same thing. And the second ingredient in Salonpas is perfume or fragrance. That is a group of about 8,000 or 3,000, I think it is, chemicals that the FDA says they don't have to tell you what they are, but there are tons of carcinogens in that group. There are endocrine disruptors, immune toxins, lots of bad stuff in that group of ingredients that fall under that category of parfum or fragrance. Okay? So you don't want that kind of stuff in the products that you're putting on your body. So to finish up for today, what can you do? If all of those products on the market have all of that crap, for no better word, this is what I use. Okay, it's called Cool Azul. It's a pain relief cream. Who makes it? Young Living. That's why I love it. And I know the ingredients are natural. I've looked up all the ingredients, but its main ingredient is aloe. And it has skin supporting oils such as rosehip oil and mango seed butter. But most importantly, the menthol and methyl salicylate are derived naturally from peppermint and wintergreen essential oils from Young Living, grown on their own farms, following what we call a seed to seal promise, which means no pesticides, no junk. We control the entire process of growing the plants and producing the oil, so we know exactly what is in our plants and what's in our oils. They are distilled with steam only. They are not diluted with any type of other chemicals. Guys, I know what I'm using on my body. I know every ingredient in here is good for me, and it works. So, anybody want any information about it? Again, I am a Young Living person. I love their products, and I am product loyal because their products have done amazing things for my health. That's what I'm going to say. That's how I'm going to end my week. I hope you guys have an awesome weekend with family and friends. Again, no live on Monday. I will be back on Tuesday for another Live in 5.